Tribe, how you guys doing? Listen, I apologize. I thought I did this review. Lord have mercy. I realized I never did the daggone review. My bad, my apologies. This is Love and Listen, Season 2, Episode... Hell, I don't even know what episode this is. What episode is this, y'all? This is Episode 7. Listen, I really hope it's only 10 episodes this season. Jesus, this show is just not giving me nothing. But anyway, let's get off what we... Let's get started. Let's pick up where we left off. So we have... Yeah, sure I didn't do this review. Oh well, let's do it. Oh well, let's go. So we start this episode off with Zach and Sam talking, and Zach letting Sam know, listen. You said one thing when we left Palm Springs. You saying something totally different now. It is what it is. You do what you got to do. I'm moving on to bigger and better. I'm not going to sit here and play this game with you. You said you was ready for something. I'm ready for something. This is what it looks like for me. Like, I'm that dude that calls and checks on my lady. I'm that dude that wants to spend time with my lady. I'm that dude that calls to say, hey, how was your day? Hey, how was your evening? Like, I'm that dude. So I can't. And of course, Sam is sitting there looking crazy, like she don't understand why Zach feel the way he feels. I understand 100% why Zach feels the way he feels, child. Then we have Jay. What's his name? Suge. What's his name? Is it Jake? Baby Suge. Shit. Um, he's still doing the music video rentals. He said that word got around that he got Safari at that house, and that one thing led to another, and that now he's sort of like doing that, and that's sort of like his thing. He's making that, that quick money, not making that long-term money because he's not selling any houses, but he's making some good money doing the one-day rentals, and it's been working out, and so he's been really feeling good about that, and that's been great for him. You know, things ain't going too well at home, which of course we knew that. Like, listen, we knew things wasn't going too well at home from when he first told us about the girlfriend and the baby, because he ain't never even said how he felt about the girlfriend, other than, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and be there for my child, which is commendable. But and what we find out at the end of the episode, he's talking to um, Taylor, and he lets Taylor know, listen, like, they not even together anymore. And the old girl done moved out, and he moved out, and he ain't even seen his baby. He said, listen, we were arguing a lot, and I already know how this goes. If somebody end up calling the police and the police show up, I'm the one that's going to jail. And I said, you know what? That's not really a lie. Especially since his girlfriend isn't black. Now, she's, I guess, Latina, but she ain't black. So, you already know the police show up, and they see a woman that ain't black, and they see this black man yelling at her, or they got into it. So, if that's what y'all need to do, then that's what y'all need to do. Of course, he wants to see his child. He's not happy about that part of it, but I don't think he's really that upset about not being in a relationship. I'll be honest with you, but that's just me. Then Taylor and Ajane meet up, because Taylor said, listen, I realize that I really do miss my friendship with Ajane. I've been working with my life coach. She's been making me realize some things. She's been making me see some things. And, I want to just kind of talk some things out with her. And again, they're having this conversation. And Taylor, once again, is trying to get Ajane to agree with her. Like, again, it's not about, okay, I want you to see things from my point of view. I just want you to agree with my point of view. And Ajane was like, but I don't. And I'm going to need you to calm down. And I'm not going to calm down. What are you talking about? Da, da, da. And no sooner did that happen, why did some guy walk over to their table? And he was very polite, and he was very nice. And he was like, you guys, and he was talking to Taylor. He was like, your voice is carrying. We can hear you. Because they were outside. And he was like, we can hear you all the way inside. Can you please, kind of lower your voice? And so I hope in that moment, I don't know if she did, but in that moment, I hope Taylor realized how crazy she was acting, that it wasn't just Ajane, because somebody else in the restaurant said the same thing. But again, I think Ajane needs to really understand that Taylor, everybody doesn't have to agree with you, and that doesn't mean that they're wrong. Just because they don't agree with you doesn't make them wrong. And even though her and Ajane sort of cleared the air up, and they're kind of in a better place, I don't know if she got that. Like, I don't know if she totally understood that, but whatever. They made up. Child, if you like it, I love it. The fellas go out and play basketball, and while they're playing basketball, they end up talking about the situation with Zach, and Zach lets them know how things went down with Samantha, and like all the guys are kind of looking like, huh? Because everybody saw what we saw as far as how they were in Palm Springs and how connected they were in Palm Springs. Then, Zach talks about the Taylor situation and, how he really feels some kind of way because him and Taylor really were friends. And, like, he's kind of been a big brother to her and how he really, really was bothered by the way that whole situation went down with Taylor. Like, he really, really, wasn't happy about it. And, is it Jake? What's that boy name? Anyway, Baby Suge. And he was telling them how, he was telling them how, she's hurt. You know what I mean? Like, she's just hurt and, trying to take up for his friend, like, she's just hurt, So we see where his friends, Jake, Baby Suge, his friends, invite him over for Taco Tuesday. And they said, you single now, like, you can come and hang out with us. And, of course, he's all like, at first he's all here for it. But then actually, when he actually gets to Taco Tuesday, he's like, you know what? I'm here and I'm just not, because this is a house full of women and they drinking and, all of that. And he was like, I'm here, but honestly, I'm just not really feeling it. Like, I really miss my family. But again, I don't know if he misses the family piece of it or he misses his daughter and he misses the security of knowing he'll see his daughter when he wants to. But okay. Who am I to tell people what they really miss? I don't know. Then we see a couple of successful sales, Juju and Samantha and Eric, they're able to negotiate a deal for the guy they were looking for. And Ajane actually has a really good win in this episode. She hustled. Lonnie Love, the comedian, and she's on the Real. I mean, the Real, and she was having her book signing, and she said that she inboxed Lonnie Love. She said, I inboxed Lonnie Love until Lonnie Love responded. And when Lonnie Love responded, she said, listen, get in touch with my assistant and y'all work something out. And she said, I did. The assistant hit me back, and I'm in charge. I'm in charge of finding the location for Lonnie Love's event. So she found the perfect place, but the people weren't looking to rent for a day. They were looking to sell. And she was able to convince the owners to rent them the house. She said, well, if we could do a 2-in-1, maybe we can do the event, but also have it as like an open house for realtors so that it can sort of serve as a dual purpose. And the owners went for it. Lonnie Love had her event there. Ajane was working that room. She did a really good job of working the room, introducing herself, saying, hey, I'm the realtor. I'm the person that did this. Here's my card. So I'm going to give you credit, Miss Ajane. Like, you hustled. You hustled that, boo. You did that. And it looked like it was a successful event. Lonnie Love was happy with the event when it was all over said and done. And in the business like real estate, if that got you one referral, you did your thing, And of course, the ladies showed up to support Ajane. So, Sarah and Sam came through to support her. And so it was cool. It was cool. Now, on the other side of town, we had Taylor going to Taco Tuesdays. And guess who else showed up at Taco Tuesdays? Zach. But it actually ended up being really cool because Taylor and Zach were able to actually have a conversation and actually clear the air. And they have a good friendship, and I think he's used to Taylor, but he was like, listen, at the end of the day, you can throw them fits, and you can act a damn fool with everybody else, but you can't burn your bridges, and I'm one of your biggest bridges. Like, I'm not the person you want to fuck up with, and in this industry, you really have to figure out how to express yourself in a more productive way so that you're not burning bridges, because when you get to the end, there are no more bridges left, and then you was talking about Ajane. You gonna be odd man out. Ajane out here hustling. You gonna be odd man out. So, anyway, honey, that was the episode, y'all. that was the episode. I'm sorry y'all had to wait that long because it was not that exciting, but my bad. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. Drop it in those comments. Peace.